Zinhle grew up in a small house near Durban. Her mother and father worked hard. They had just enough money for food, school, and small joys. Zinhle was the oldest. She had two younger brothers, Sanele and Temba. They loved her and looked up to her. Zinhle went to a university in Durban. She was known for being very pretty. Her skin glowed and she walked like she owned the room. Many boys looked at her and tried to speak to her. Zinhle liked to dress well. She wore bright dresses, nice shoes, and always had neat hair. She liked the way people looked at her when she had something new. Her best friend was Nomsa. Nomsa was quiet and gentle. She liked to stay home and read. Zinhle often went out to parties and places with loud music. She told Nomsa, "I do not want small boys. I want a man who can give me nice things. I am worth it." Nomsa would nod, but worry in her heart. One night at a popular club in Durban, a young man named Tabo saw Zinhle. He was kind and handsome. He told her, "You are the most beautiful I have ever seen." Tabo gave her small gifts at first. He bought her nice food and took her to places near the sea. Zinhle liked the gifts and the attention. She enjoyed showing off their life on her social pages. People called her lucky and pretty. Tabo loved Zinhle. He worked hard for her. He wanted to make her happy. But Zinhle wanted more. She liked the feeling of being wanted by many men. She would smile at other men and take their numbers. Tabo felt hurt. He tried to talk to Zinhle. "Please, be mine," he said. "Don't look for others." Zinhle laughed and said, "I will see who will give me better things." One day, Tabo lost his job. He became sad and worried. He told Zinhle, "I will find work soon. Please, stay with me." Zinhle looked at him and said, "I can't be with a man who has no money. I need a better life." She left him. Tabo cried alone on his small bed. Weeks later, Zinhle and Nomsa went to a family wedding in a town outside Durban. The hall was full of music and shining lights. Zinhle wore a beautiful dress and everyone turned to look. Outside the hall, an older man stood near a big black car. He wore a clean traditional shirt and fine shoes. He moved slowly but looked very rich. He smiled at Zinhle. He walked over and said, "Hello, young lady. I am Mr. Mnguni." He gave her a card and left. Zinhle kept the card in her hand for a long time. Back at school, she could not stop thinking about the man who seemed to have many things. One afternoon, she decided to call him. He answered in a soft voice. "Ah, Zinhle, I have been waiting for you to call." He asked about her family and said, "Please come see me in Johannesburg. I will take care of you." Soon her phone showed money in her account. She screamed with joy. She told Nomsa, "He sent me money for clothes and travel." Nomsa said quietly, "Are you sure this is safe? You barely know him." Zinhle said, "I can handle myself. Let us go shopping." Nomsa did not want to argue, so she went with her friend. In Johannesburg, Mr. Mnguni met them at the airport with a driver. He took them to a fancy hotel. He bought many things for Zinhle, dresses, shoes, and perfume. He called her "my little queen." Zinhle felt like a star. She loved the soft life. She did not think much about Mr. Mnguni's home or his wife. Back in Durban, Zinhle showed off the new things. People admired her. Nomsa felt sad for Zinhle. She could see that she was giving her heart to a man who had a family. Zinhle knew he was married, but she told herself it did not matter. "I get what I want," she said. At Mr. Mnguni's house, his wife, Mrs. Mnguni, started to worry. She saw late calls and money leaving their accounts. One night, She found a message saved as "My little queen." Her heart broke. She copied Zinhle's number and thought of what to do.
Mrs. Mnguni felt cold with pain and anger. She could not sleep. She went to the market and bought a bright scarf and a small gift box. She then went to an old Sangoma who lived near the hills. The Sangoma whispered and tied small threads on the scarf. The Sangoma told Mrs. Mnguni that the scarf would teach the other woman a lesson. Mrs. Mnguni left the Sangoma with heavy eyes. Days later, Mr. Mnguni met Zinhle again. He handed her the gift box. "For you, my queen," he said. Zinhle opened it and found the scarf. She smiled and wore it that night. She forgot the quiet voice in her heart that said, "Be careful." After a few days, Zinhle felt ill. At first, she thought it was nothing. Then she had pain and could not sleep. She smelled things that were not there. Her food tasted bad. She felt weak and small. Nomsa saw the change and grew very scared. She took Zinhle to the clinic. The nurses looked worried. They gave medicine, but Zinhle did not get better. Her brothers came and cried when they saw her. Her mother held her hand and prayed softly. The doctors said they did not know why she was so sick. One nurse said, "Maybe this is not only a body sickness. You must find help from prayer." The family felt lost. Nomsa remembered the scarf. She found the gift box in Zinhle's room and saw the bright scarf. She felt cold and knew what might have happened. She ran to Mrs. Mnguni's house and called her. Mrs. Mnguni did not answer. Nomsa prayed and asked for help from the church. One morning, while Zinhle rested with eyes closed, Nomsa found a live online prayer. A pastor on the screen prayed loudly and asked people to call on God. Nomsa put the phone close to Zinhle and they listened together. The words were simple and kind. The pastor said, "If you are tired and lost, call on Jesus, say sorry and ask for help." Zinhle opened her eyes. Her heart felt heavy. She whispered, "I am sorry." She thought of all the times she chose gifts over love, the time she left taboo, and the time she loved money more than people. Tears fell down her face. She said to God, "Please forgive me. Help me. I want to be better." As she prayed, Zinhle felt a warm and quiet peace inside her chest. The pain eased a little. The smell she had been smelling seemed to go away. She slept and woke up feeling softer and stronger than before. The doctor said her body was getting better. The family wept with joy. Zinhle sat up and hugged her mother. "I am sorry," she said again. When Zinhle was well enough, she and her family went to the small church where the pastor prayed. They stood in front of the people and told their story. Zinhle told how she had been proud, how she had chased shiny things, and how she had forgotten the things that truly matter. She said she had asked God for help and had been given a second chance. From that day, Zinhle changed. She gave her heart to kindness and to her family. She called Tabo and said she was sorry. She told Nomsa she would never take her friend for granted. Zinhle learned to listen to her heart and to say no to things that felt wrong. She still dressed nicely sometimes, but her smile was different. It came from inside. The people who loved her noticed the change and felt happy. Zinhle knew she had been lucky to find help when she did. She kept praying and helping her family. She was still young, but she learned a big lesson. Money and gifts can shine, but they cannot fill a heart that needs love and truth.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an exciting new tale. See you in the next one.